I just want to go to this daily mail. No, okay, from where? Oh, Channels TV. So this is just one of the national dailies. So this was published on October 21st. So the title is, or the headline, it say, daily petrol consumption crashes by 92% under Tinubu. For those who are not aware, this is the president of Nigeria. So this particular video is specific to Nigeria. What's going on here? Continue. It's a daily consumption of petroleum motor spirit (PMS) or petrol in Nigeria has dropped drastically under 1 year after President Bola Tinubu assumed office on May 29, 2023. It's a data obtained by Channels Television from the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Product Regulatory Authority daily talk out report showed that consumption as of August 20th, 2024 was 4.5 million liters per day. Per day is 4.5 million liters in Nigeria as of August 2024. It now says the daily petrol consumption as of May 2023. May 2023 was when he assumed, took over the mantle to be the president of Nigeria. May 2023. He said the consumption was 60 million liters per day. Remember, he said last month, no, not 2 months ago, the consumption uh, is in Nigeria per day is 4.5 million liters. While when he took over office, the normal fuel consumption in Nigeria was 60 million liters per day. An estimation brings daily consumption down by 92% after May 2023. A few more things before I give uh, my opinion on this. President Tinubu on May 2023 declared an end to petrol subsidies, which at that time had cost about 12 trillion naira in 10 years. Moving on, according to the president, um, uh, the second paragraph, it says petrol price has, let me see if I can highlight it. Um, anyway, you know where I'm reading. It said petrol price has since skyrocketed from 195 naira per litre to about 1,300 naira per litre. The cost of living has risen. Honestly, I actually have forgotten, because at the point I got confused. How much was a litre of petrol when the current president of Nigeria took over before he now increased it? 195 naira. I honestly has forgotten. Um, Now, he said the World Bank report read, with growth moving too slow to outpace inflation, poverty has risen sharply since 2018. See, let me tell you guys what I think. I could be wrong, but every indication is pointing to what I'm going to say as could be the truth. I think the problem, what I believe that is going on right now in Nigeria is this cult of people called the environmentalists, who are in the position of Western government, are the reason why we are suffering this. You see this thing they always saying, climate control, climate change. No, not climate change. That is why we are suffering. Forget about, oh, we are in debt or this and that, 12 trillion debt. You see what is going on now. I think, I don't know, I do not know for a fact. I think somebody is enforcing. Remember, now they mention World Bank. That's why when you are seeking for loan and you are being given loan, the person that granted that loan to you will dictate how you are going to spend that money and other things. Basically, the person owns you until you pay up that loan. And the person can, in this case, they can even do it such a way that you won't be able to pay up that loan so that they continue to own you as their slave. So you all of you, well, most people may not know, but some of the guys who are watching this video or been following my channel videos on this channel probably understood that the Western governments, you know what I mean by Western governments, people, not necessarily the government itself, people who have ended up in this position of governance in these Western countries are pushing for climate change to reduce. In fact, they've already made policies and laws to stop all ICE, internal combustion engines, in their countries by 2025, 2030, 2035, 2040. So to them, like, how dare these people in Nigeria? We are trying to so-called reduce pollution, and you people are building refinery. Hey, let's go and frustrate it. We demand that they reduce. So it doesn't matter whether they are dying. They should force the government or find a way to have something on the government to force them to find a way to reduce crude oil consumption, as in finished product from crude oil consumption in Nigeria, like PMS, kerosene, diesel. That's what I believe. Hey, I could call it conspiracy theory. I could be wrong. I'm not saying I have any documents for a fact, or I heard from a grapevine report, that, oh, this was going on. No, I'm just saying, when you give it a critical thought, that's what comes to mind. Because I do not see any reason right now in Nigeria petrol should cost more than 100 naira. Like I said, I didn't even remember that it was 195 naira that we are even buying fuel. Okay, maybe I could be wrong. Maybe it has gotten to like 200 or something before President Tinubu took over the office. And funny thing was, the same day he was inaugurated that he pushed the price. Put the price to about 600 naira from 190 or 200 or something. I can't honestly remember. For one, okay, let's assume 195 naira as they posted there. From there to now is 1,000 something. Okay, they were saying, oh, because of dollar, they are importing fuel, this and that. Fine. Refinery is now, we now have a refinery that is enough to supply fuel to Nigerians without scarcity. I'm talking about Dangote refinery. Meaning that if government truly want to solve this problem, all they needed to do was, hey, there's nothing else that concerns us to solve this problem from outside the country. The crude oil is inside the country. The refinery is inside the country. The manpower, the people who will do the work, they are inside the country. Nigerians, even if you have expatriates, but the most important thing is everything will be done inside Nigeria. So whatever happens outside Nigeria can no longer influence the price of finished product of crude oil or the price of PMS or petrol, diesel, kerosene at fuel stations in Nigeria. So how do you now solve that problem? All you need to do is you do your calculation, get the experts around. How much can we sell? How much can we sell a barrel of crude oil to Dangote refinery? So that by the time he finished the refining, petrol should not cost more than 100 naira. He will still make his profit, do whatever. However, petrol must not cost more than 100 naira. He's not buying the crude oil with dollar. He's not this is Nigeria, so why would he buy it in dollar? So all you need is cut the price down to make it in such a way that Dangote will not have any reason to sell petrol more than 100 naira. Enforce it if you have to, because it's a crisis. It's a crisis that affects everything. Transportation. Everything you can think of that Nigeria is suffering now is pointing towards transportation. The cost of transportation, the house rent, the food, the school fees, everything you can think of that keeps man or keeps a family or keeps you, everything you can think of right now in Nigeria, even the high increase in crime, insecurity in the country, everything surrounding that transportation. So, what does a good leader do in this case? Solve this critical problem that is about to make your country to explode. Even if the so-called climate change, whatever, they say it's the next 400 years, none of us will be there. Fix the problem first. In the next 5 years, before you now figure out, okay, how do we diversify so that it will be only petrol to reduce this pollution, so-called pollution, as they said. Instead, you are making it worse. Instead, we are finding ourselves in a worse situation. So-called that refinery in the Dangote have started to produce their product only for the price to shoot. Even price was even lower when they were importing fuel, which was from 600, 700, 800, 900. Immediately Dangote started selling his own, boom, 1,000 something. No, nothing, no importation of fuel, nothing, no importation of crude. Everything that is from the starting of the excavation of the crude to the finished product, everything is done inside country. Nothing that comes from outside, apart from the ones they've already invested by buying whatever they needed to build the refinery. So why are we buying fuel more than 100 naira in Nigeria? We are not even to as in over 1,000 naira. And you are telling me you want to solve the problem in the country. And you are telling me that I'm not justified to think that no, this is beyond trying to reduce debt, Nigerian debt to 12 trillion naira. And funny enough, we are even still talking about borrowing money from the so-called IMF or World Bank. They say, and you are saying, oh, we have too much debt, 12 trillion naira, yet you want to go and borrow more. Is it 12 trillion or be 12 billion, trillion naira or dollar? I don't even know. No, I want people to make it make sense that what I'm saying is wrong. That there is nobody, somebody or some people are pushing. It's possible there could be other reasons, so it might not be only because of this climate change or something. But I believe that it could be because I was like, this refinery they are building in Nigeria, when the Western world are pushing for all countries to stop using petrol, to ban all ICE vehicle, any vehicle that uses petrol, diesel, whatever, that people should start buying electric vehicles. Yeah, Nigeria are building their this thing. Now, are you sure Nigeria government can be able to handle that pressure when the time comes? And from the look of things, it appears I was right when I was having that thought. This was like 2 years ago or a year ago. That was considering this way Nigeria that is only small thing. We are too scared to stand on our ground. Other countries don't give a rip. China, can you go to China and tell them that they should give up? That's what they rely on. Fossil fuel and which other country that is more industrialized than China? Yet that's what they use in running their thing. They buy more fossil fuel than probably every other country in the world. Talking about crude oil, the whatever that comes with it. Likewise, India and every other people. That's what every other who they do. They care what the Western countries are talking about climate change or anything. It's not Nigeria to stand on their ground. Even Saudi Arabia. All these oil producing countries that are very rich, UAE, name them. How many of them have stopped using petrol, refining petrol in their countries? Yet here, it basically the frustration is even to make it difficult for the refinery to even sell. Because if you get a point, if the price get to like 2, 3,000 naira a litre, who is going to buy? The Dangote refinery will basically fold up. I don't know. I'm just saying because this is the you cannot tell me even this CNG they are pushing. See, I'm not against CNG. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow I may end up converting one of my cars to CNG. Who knows? But the point is, you beyond CNG is not even. In fact, that one is even like a longer way of fixing the problem. The easiest one to do is this one. The refiner is already running. Again, how much I because there's something government can tell you, hey, you cannot sell. They will cap the price. They say you cannot sell this for more than this because we are giving you almost the crude oil at peanuts. Even we are not making any profit of it. We just want to solve the problem so that the economy will start growing. Then we must start increasing the price. But right now, for the next 12 months or so, we are going to sell it. If they are selling crude oil 1,000 naira equivalent, let's just say the dollar equivalent to that's they are selling outside the crude oil per barrel they, is 1,000 naira. And then for the Dangote that has the refinery in Nigeria, they will say, no, what, instead of selling 1,000 naira per barrel to you, we'll sell to you 100 naira per barrel. While we sell the foreigners 1,000 and still make our money. So he will have no reason to say, I'll still sell, refine and sell petrol at high price. You, that's the called regulation. Now uh, please convince me otherwise. Put it in the comment section that no, what I'm saying doesn't make sense. Because even if there is a corruption involved in this, it could also be that what I'm saying or my concern or what I just raised could also be a factor contributing to this. That's the thing. Nobody even know who is who now. Who is even the one frustrated? Is it the Dangote that is causing it? Is it the federal government? Is or both of them? Nobody. They all man. Hey, I'm just saying. That's my so all these things is pointless. I mean, they are imagine from 60 million 60 million liters, 60 million liters per day to 4.5 million liters. So those environmentalists court, they will be so excited that this is a big achievement to them. That's how I see it. They might even want it to drop even probably 500,000 liters per day in the next 2 months. You'll be surprised that it could be their target. No one knows. Hey, I'm just saying, I don't have the facts. I'm just thinking out loud. If you have, if you agree with me or have a different perspective to this, or you think that I'm completely wrong, there's nothing going on. Hey, put it in the comment section. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not an expert on these things, but then, when you use your mind, you can start thinking of certain things that kind of say, hey, it makes sense. Otherwise, what other just reason can you think of? Okay, so all right, that's all I have till next video.